The Orlando Magic is on a downward free fall. Once a team that was considered one of the top teams in the Eastern Conference, now to a team that's fighting for a play-in spot. This team has been a total disappointment second half of the season. And in this video, I'm gonna break down a few reasons why I think the Orlando Magic is struggling. Let's go. Four, 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 four.
I'm terrific, I'm finessing in that kitchen, dead Fisher. Dope yellow collar, something like or Indiana Pacers or Reggie Miller. I'm in that bit like a mad.
So, as we know, the Orlando Magic is on a four-game losing streak, and they lost in a bad way on a last-minute shot last night against the Toronto Raptors. And I mean, it has not been looking good this part since the All-Star break for Orlando Magic. This team has just been on they cannot get anything going for some reason. And the first point I want to bring up about this team is missing a lot of opportunities. You look at the last four games, in all these games, they had big leagues where they could have like put the game away, and it shouldn't have even been in a situation where they're losing these games. But this team has continued to struggle with closing teams out, and that's going to be big because a guy like Jamal Moses can lose his job for stuff like this because it just seems like your team is just on just not they're not clicking and you're not doing anything to try to fix it. It seems like, but there's still hope. But again, the biggest one of the things is the leads and the missed opportunities. You got Steph going off for 51 points, and they got to figure that part out, man. The next point I'm going to make is KCP. He has been a big failure as far as being our big free agent signing, man. This guy is having career lows across the board. And mainly one of the biggest things we got was for the three-point shooting this guy. He's a 40% three-point shooter, 3-and-D guy. And this guy has dipped. I mean, his production went from 40% from the three-point field to now he's shooting at 30%. That's a 10% drop-off, man. That's big. And also, just look at his points per game. This guy was averaging anywhere between 12, 14 points a game, somewhere in there, and he's averaging only 8 points with this team right now. That's just not gonna get it done, man. With the money you making, bro, we need better. And it just seems like Orlando Magic for the last two seasons has not been able to hit home run on our free agent hires. You had Joe Ingles last year, who we thought would come and do some things, and it wasn't felt, and we let him go. And it looks like we're gonna be back in the market for looking for somebody else to replace KCP because I don't think they're going to keep him on the roster. I think it's a 3-year deal. I think he's out of here after this year because it's not working out right now, man. I mean, it's just not working. Another reason why, like I say, Jalen Suggs, that's going to be key. This losing him for the rest of the season is not going to be good because he was like one of our better defenders on the team. And Jalen Suggs can actually give us buckets. I mean, he can give us buckets at times. He's not consistent with it, but he's a key piece to this team. And I don't know how we replace him. Can we get somebody like say Cole Anthony can be a guy that can maybe rise his game up? We've seen it, but I don't know, man. It's just with Jalen Suggs being out, man, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard to do. And if we don't make it, that could be the reason why we don't get in because, like I say, he's that big of a deal for this team. And another thing, and the biggest thing that I think that is hurting this Orlando Magic team is offense, man. We cannot buy a bucket to save our ass at times. We go on cold streaks and it gets bad. And I think we have to fix the offense because Pablo Banchero is the focal point. He is our team right now. And teams are loading up on him. And we got to have another Robin that we can rely on. The guys that we got right now, they're just very inconsistent. This is a good core of guys, but we just have to bring another guy in, another a Robin to Pablo that can help us out in these times. Right now, Orlando Magic is one of the worst teams offensively in the league. They're at the bottom, averaging about 104 points a game. And that's not good. We need more. And we got to get somebody in there that can help Pablo out. Because right now, man, the way it's looking, man, we're not going to get into the play-in right now because Miami's on our necks. You got teams that are right there and they're playing well right now. And it just seems like we should be playing our best basketball, Orlando Magic, and we're not. And I don't know the way out for this right now because the schedules is only going to get harder. You play in Chicago tomorrow night, a team that's fighting for a playing spot. So all these games matter right now. You got less than 25 games left in the season, and you got to start stringing some wins together if you want to keep your playoff hopes alive, man. So if you're an Orlando Magic fan, get in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Is anything I'm missing, or you think I'm off with my analysis? Let me know your thoughts, man. It's your boy Joe, one half of the Co-Pilots podcast. I love you guys. Peace.